Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost.
Okay, I don't need an introduction for this. We already know about the Euphoric Brothers, we already know about their really shit past games, and we for sure know about their really shit series, Garten of Banban. So let's just jump right into this game. God help me now. Garten of Banban 3 starts right after the events of the second game. This time, you're now deeper within this playground laboratory. On the intercom, you can hear the red guy apologize for betraying you as he has violent outbursts which become deadly. It's kind of like the same spontaneous anger when like a Genshin Impact player can't mess around with their Discord kitten. It's just not wise to be in the same room as them. Speaking of rooms, on the wall of this introduction room, you can see a new creature that is the kangaroo with some evil children hiding in its pouch. In fact, the very unnecessary for a parent finding a missing child sequence showcases the addition of the kangaroo creature. It's not found in this game, by the way. That's right, bitch. It's an introduction for a character you don't see in Garten of Banban 3. Everybody, a round of applause. Woo! Anyways, in this introduction room, you need to go to the cafeteria to get a key card so that way you can go to the next area. After solving a puzzle in the cafeteria that's literally just involving picking up crayons and throwing them away, terrific game design, by the way, you make your way back out to, hello there. What you up to, buddy? Oh, and there he goes. I guess I'm scared now. Anyways, you're now given the opportunity to use the lift to traverse through the 4 different areas of this laboratory. And holy shit, this is the worst traversal I've ever seen in a game. Everything is pitch black for absolutely no reason other than the blatant fact that the Euphoric Brothers had no clue or had no ambition to create an open environment that looks and connects like an actual laboratory. I say that because not only can you see the lights that are not supposed to be seen underneath each area, but you can also faintly see each room and each corridor that branches off. Like I said, terrific game design. Garten of Banban 3 already game of the year. You make your way over to another bedroom area for these monsters where you have to do another puzzle that is both easy because it holds your hand throughout, but it's also fairly difficult as the drone is still the dumbest piece of scrap metal to have ever existed. Like, thank you, I guess, the Euphoric Brothers for giving me a little bit of a clue by showing me where I'm supposed to put this drone at, but please, for the love of God, could you actually fix this and make this an actual drone to use? Anyways, you enter the bedroom for the jellyfish after solving a puzzle, and whoa, man, I know this is your room, but keep it PG, goddamn. After waking him up, though, he warns you to get away from this laboratory, and then he puts you to sleep, making it so that you just cannot get away from this laboratory. Okay, so terrific game design and game logic here. Now, bear with me here, because this is like a roller coaster of emotions coming up. I can't really describe or give you like a full explanation on what happened here. I'm just gonna tell it how I saw it. But you wake up now on an island with that big ass motherfucker looming about, still doing absolutely nothing, just like the last chapter. Then you have to wait 5 whole minutes for a monologue from the jellyfish about, I don't know really. I really was not paying attention. I think he wants to eat children, maybe? Anyways, you fall back to sleep after listening to that monologue, where you then wake up as some weird-ass spider motherfucker, where the red guy, who now looks like he's on PCP, is trying to eat your pancreas. I cannot make this up. This is the weirdest, most confusing storyline in Banban. Why the fuck is he trying to eat my pancreas? Could you not eat my pancreas, maybe? I need it for... What does a pancreas do, by the way? The pancreas produces digestive juices and insulin, as well as other hormones to do with digestion. So, like, is this red guy just diabetic here? What is happening? Why does he want my pancreas? You wake up in this cannonball area as the spider, where you have to once again do the puzzle button exactly like the last chapter, but this time you have a ranged attack that drops down faster than my patience with this game. Once beating that, you make your way out of that room, and then you wake back up as your normal self in a new room. Here, you have to solve the puzzle of jumping on specific lights to pass to another area. Oh wow, okay, even though this puzzle isn't hard in the slightest, at least there's a new puzzle to do in this game. Okay, maybe there is some improvement. Before doing that, however, you have to collect all 10 buckets. God damn it, I can't with this game. No, I gotta make this video. Once leaving, you encounter that blue creature who you briefly saw in the second chapter, so you have to try to get past him. You do this by creating a clone of the blue creature, but this time, it's a woman. So this is just me putting my thoughts down here, bear with me here, but to stop the man-eating creature who's known for its constant attacks on any life form that moves, you need to create a second man-eating creature so they can be married. Okay, you know what? I can't get mad at this. The blue man-eating creature's pulling more game than me, so I have no room to talk. By the way, reviving this woman creature invokes the absolute best puzzle of the game. You need to adjust the lights in a certain green color while also having to use your drone to press a button, and on top of that, you need to combine colors together to inject the creature. Doesn't that sound super fun? You have to do this 6 separate times. Hey, I said this was the best puzzle of the game. I never said it was a good puzzle. Once creating this new man-eating creature, the jellyfish attacks the red guy over the intercom and confronts you about not leaving. He knocks you out once more, and again, prepare for another emotional roller coaster, because this time you wake up in a car driving in some weird-ass desert with the jellyfish driving the car, Ophelia Bird in the passenger, and the red guy right next to you, where he gives you a Skyrim reference. Thank you, Euphoric Brothers, you made me hate Skyrim. I don't know how you did it, but you did. Like the last weird sequence, I don't remember anything that was said because it was just, another plot dump, but then you wake up again as the spider thing where you have to do yet another shoot the button puzzle. This time, however, the button moves and it moves fast.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Once beating that though, you wake up in a room, this time with that blue man-eating creature who does absolutely nothing for the rest of the game. I have no clue why he's here, and I have no clue what the fuck happened to that woman creature I just made, and also the white lady who thought she was a creature until she became a man-eating murderer. You two have to team up and try to escape this room in a... Wait, you know what? This was actually the best puzzle in the game. This puzzle here was somewhat decent. I know, that's unheard of in Garten of Banban, but this puzzle was somewhat decent. If you've ever played Resident Evil 7 DLC where you have to escape the guest bedroom as Clancy without making any changes to the room before Marguerite gets back, then you will understand this puzzle. You need to get some blocks to do some platforming so you can obtain a key, which will let you end the training. I have no clue why that text was there, and to escape the room. But if Josh, the big green guy, notices you or anything you've moved around the room, he'll try to kill you. This puzzle actually got me with the colored blocks having to be put in the right order, so good job, Euphoric Brothers, you did something. Gold star for you. Okay, so one last roller coaster here. This is like the most confusing of the bunch. Don't ask me what happens because I still have absolutely not a clue. All I know is what I saw, and I saw a bunch of nonsense. So you make your way over to one last area, an area where to the left showcases another room that has a baby bird on the bottom and 2 birds on the top ready to pounce down on you and kill you. I have no clue why that blue bird is here, by the way. He was never introduced, never mentioned, none of that. But to the right, however, has a math puzzle that's usually on Twitter once a month and showcases the absolute dumbest people alive, but that's Twitter for you. Anyway, solving that puzzle will send you down a long, unnecessary corridor that has both Mr. Kebab, Stan Mr. Kebab, by the way, we fucking love that guy, and also a boss fight. Holy shit. Holy shit. The Euphoric Brothers have an actual boss fight? Okay, maybe, maybe this is a step up. Maybe I was too harsh on them. Maybe this boss fight will be fun to take on. The boss fight sucks mega dookie. All you have to do is run to one side, pick up a firework, launch it when it lays down its tongue, and boom, there you go. You just beat the hardest Dark Souls boss to have ever existed. You did this boss fight, by the way, to get some party hats. Mr. Kebab, Stan Mr. Kebab, by the way, cannot move until you give him his amazing party hats, and you need him to scare the birds. So doing just that will cause the blue bird to jump out to attack you, but this time, instead of running away, you jump on it, tame it, and are able to ride it. Once leaving that room, you see the jellyfish one last time. He holds up the red guy in front of your face as he figured out about him being a whistleblower, but he's not really a good one at that. This game was so fucking easy to solve by myself. I don't think I needed him. But as a betrayal, I think he gets turned into the pancreas eater, so he has to chase you down in yet another puzzle where you have to race the other bird. But it's not an actual race. What do you think this is, a fun game? Instead, you can only control the speed of the bird because there's some certain certain lines that either you or the other bird has to cross first. So, you know, there's a pink line, Ophelia bird has to cross first. If there's a blue line, you have to cross it first. This goes on for like 20 doors, I'm not even joking, and it's mostly blue, then pink, then blue, then pink. Or if the Fork brothers were feeling a little extra spicy, a little fucking tangy today, it was blue, blue, and then pink. Oh my god, wow, even Einstein could not have figured that out. Once crossing the last line, you enter a final room where you basically see all the creatures fight one another. I think they die. I don't really know why they attacked one another in the first place. I thought they all collectively hated you, the protagonist, but go off, I guess. Anyways, you sneak your way past them to go to the elevator, and then boom, you beat the game. God damn, this was a pain in the ass to play through and record. So, all in all, this game sucks. You know that, I know that. I think a dementia-riddled person who's never played a game in their life could have easily recognized Banban as a blatant cash grab. It's very clear that the Fork brothers have absolutely no direction when it comes to making these games. I also cannot recognize any improvement from the last chapter or even the first chapter to this chapter. There were countless amount of reused assets, which still has poor optimization. Goddamn, this game is so rough around the edges. Reused puzzles, reused voice acting, reused everything. And for the people saying that Garten of Banban 1 is so much worse than Garten of Banban 2 or 3, I don't really think it's that. I think that was just like a tech demo, you know, something that was free to play to get people interested. So I don't really count that as a chapter because I was able to beat that in 10 minutes. So if we're looking into the actual game, there's just no improvement at all. But if we're looking into the actual gameplay between all 3 chapters, there's just no improvement at all. And I know this video has me being a lot more monotone than I am with my other videos. I sound very disinterested, and that's because I very much am. I'm already tired of this game. There's not really much to talk about with stuff like this because it's just reused over and over again. So what the fuck is the point of me trying to rehash my points even though you guys already heard that for the past 2 videos? This game is just lazy, plain and simple. I really want to say that the Euphoric brothers are playing into the joke that their game really sucks, but I just cannot believe it if it's from the same developers who decided to get into beef with every single person who refunded the game and genuinely believe that refunding should not be an option on Steam. So all I know is that there's no chance in hell that any passion, thought, or love was put into this game. And it's a shame too, because I saw somebody on YouTube try to recreate Garten of Banban with the same graphics, similar puzzles, similar storyline, everything like that. It was one person who had absolutely zero gaming develop experience behind his back, and yet he was somehow able to create something that was much better than 2 brothers who have been making games for God knows how long. So, with that said, I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys do like this video, maybe hit that like button and subscribe. But, other than that, I will see you all in a later video. Bye for now.